Yo, what's up, everybody? It's August Amble. I know that feeling. The first time you're about to step on a plane, it's like this weird mix of awesome and oh God, I hope I don't screw this up. But trust me, been there, done that. I'm breaking down everything you need to know. Stick with me, and you'll be boarding that plane like a boss. Let's do this. First things first, we got to make sure you can actually get on that plane, right? That means your passport, super important. Make sure that bad boy is up to date. None of that expiring in 3 months nonsense. 6 months minimum from your return date. Domestic flight? You get away with just your driver's license. But honestly, who wants to risk it? Always better to be safe than sorry. And here's a pro tip. Take pictures of all your important documents, passport, ID, tickets, even your itinerary. Email those to yourself and to someone you trust, just in case. Remember those paper tickets? Yeah, me neither. These days, it's all about that digital life. Once you've booked your flight, make sure you've got that confirmation email on lock. Print it out, screenshot it. Whatever your jam is, just have it accessible. Most airlines will let you check in online 24 to 48 hours before your flight. Download that boarding pass straight to your phone or print it out if you're old school like that. Trust me, having everything organized and ready to go will save you so much stress at the airport. Okay, this is a big one, especially for international travel. Every country has its own rules about who can come in and for how long. Do your research. Check if you need a visa in advance. Some places you can apply online, others you gotta go old school and visit an embassy. Don't forget about things like vaccination records or COVID-19 test requirements. These things change all the time, so make sure you've got the most up-to-date info. Last thing you want is to be stuck at customs because you didn't fill out the right form. Travel insurance. Insurance isn't the sexiest part of travel planning, but trust me, getting sick or having your stuff stolen abroad is a nightmare. Travel insurance is your safety net. Make sure you're covered for emergencies, cancellations, and lost belongings. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and... Chapter 5. Baggage allowance. How to pack like a pro and avoid those pesky fees. Airlines love to nickel and dime you with baggage fees. Check your airline's luggage weight rules. Invest in a luggage scale. It'll save you stress at check-in. Most airlines allow a personal item. Ensure it fits under the seat. Avoid holding up the boarding process. Chapter 6. Packing essentials. What to bring and what to leave at home. Alright, time to talk about the fun stuff. Packing. First rule of packing. Less is more. You don't need your entire wardrobe for a week-long trip. Pack versatile clothing that you can mix and match, and don't forget layers. Comfortable shoes are a must, especially if you're planning on doing any walking. And for the love of all that is holy, pack your toiletries in a clear, quart-sized bag. That TSA line is already long enough without you holding it up because you forgot about the 3-ounce liquid rule. Chapter 7. In-flight comfort. Turn that economy seat into a first-class experience. Airplanes aren't known for luxury, especially in economy. Pack a few essentials to make your flight bearable. A good neck pillow is a lifesaver. Earplugs block out noise. An eye mask blocks out light. Bring a light jacket, cabins can get chilly. Chapter 8. Travel-sized toiletries. Because nobody wants to check a bag for shampoo. You already know the drill, 3.4 ounces or less for all liquids, gels, and aerosols. That means your shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, you name it. Get yourself some travel-sized containers and fill them up. Pro tip, put all your liquids in a clear, resealable bag. It'll make your life so much easier when you're going through security. And don't forget hand sanitizer. Airplanes are basically flying petri dishes. Medication and prescriptions. Don't leave home without them. This should go without saying, but always, always, always pack your medications in your carry-on bag. If your checked luggage gets lost, you don't want to be stuck without your meds. Keep them in their original containers with your prescription labels clearly visible. And if you have any liquid medications or medical devices, bring a doctor's note just in case. Better to be safe than sorry, right? Chapter 10. Snacks and hydration. Because airplane food is, well, you know, airplane food is a gamble, and honestly, it's not a gamble I'm willing to take. Pack your own snacks. Think non-perishable items like nuts, dried fruit, granola bars, that kind of thing. And bring an empty water bottle through security and fill it up once you're through. Staying hydrated on a flight is crucial, and those tiny cups of water they give you just don't cut it. Chapter 11. Electronics and chargers. Stay connected and entertained on the go. Let's be real. What's a trip without your phone, laptop, or tablet? Make sure you pack all your essential electronics, along with their chargers, and don't forget a portable power bank. Those things are lifesavers, especially if you're on a long flight or traveling to a place where outlets might be scarce. Chapter 12. In-flight entertainment. Beat boredom at 30,000 feet. In-flight entertainment systems can be hit or miss, and Wi-Fi on planes is notoriously unreliable and expensive. Don't risk it. Download movies, music, podcasts, audiobooks, whatever you're into, directly to your devices before you leave home. And don't forget a good pair of headphones. Trust me, you don't want to be that person blasting their music on speakerphone. Chapter 13. Important documents. Because losing your passport is a total buzzkill. We talked about this before, but it's worth repeating. Make copies of your important documents. Passport, visa, driver's license, travel insurance, hotel reservations, the works. Keep digital copies in a secure cloud service, or email them to yourself. And keep physical copies separate from the originals, just in case. You never know when you might need them. Money matters. How to handle your cash like a boss. Always have some local currency on hand when you arrive at your destination. You'll need it for things like taxis, tips, and maybe even a celebratory arrival snack. Don't exchange money at the airport. Their rates are notoriously bad. You'll get a much better deal at a bank or ATM in town. And don't forget to notify your bank and credit card companies about your travel plans. The last thing you want is your card getting declined because they think it's fraudulent activity. Chapter 15. Local transportation. Navigate your destination like a pro. Before you leave home, do some research on transportation options from the airport to your hotel. Are there taxis readily available? Is there a reliable bus or train system? Is Uber or Lyft an option. Having a plan will save you a lot of stress and potential headaches once you land. Chapter 16. Hotel reservations and contact information. Your home away from home. Make sure you have your hotel reservations printed out or saved on your phone. It's also a good idea to keep the hotel's contact information handy, just in case you need to get in touch with them for any reason. And double check those check-in and check-out times. You don't want to show up at the crack of dawn only to find out your room isn't ready yet. Chapter 17. Itinerary and emergency contacts. Just in case things go sideways. It's always a good idea to have a rough itinerary for your trip, even if it's just a loose plan. It'll help you stay organized and make the most of your time. Share your itinerary with a trusted friend or family member back home, just so someone knows your whereabouts. And most importantly, make sure you have a list of emergency contact numbers readily available, including your country's embassy or consulate at your destination. Chapter 18. Health and safety precautions. Stay healthy and safe on your adventure. Pack a small first aid kit with essentials like band-aids, pain relievers, and any personal medications you might need. Hand sanitizer is your new best friend, especially when traveling. And depending on your destination, you might want to consider packing a face mask as well. Stay informed about any health advisories or safety concerns at your destination, and take the necessary precautions to protect yourself. Chapter 19. Travel apps and maps. Your digital toolkit for a seamless trip. Download your airline's app for easy check-in, flight updates, and mobile boarding passes. Offline maps are a lifesaver, especially if you don't have reliable internet access. And don't forget about translation apps. They can be incredibly helpful, especially if you're traveling to a country where you don't speak the language. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic: airport security. The key here is to be prepared. Wear shoes that are easy to slip on and off. Empty your pockets before you get in line. And remember the 3-1-1 rule for liquids. Familiarize yourself with what items are prohibited in both carry-on and checked luggage, and pack accordingly. Trust me, the TSA agents will thank you for it. There you have it, your ultimate travel checklist for first-time flyers. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, being prepared and organized will make your trip so much smoother and more enjoyable. Remember, traveling is all about embracing the unknown, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to ask questions, try new things, and most importantly, have fun. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future travel tips and adventures. Until next time, safe travels.